I'm just gonna be doing a little eating. I have some beautiful desserts here. Shout out to everyone that's helped. Everyone will be listed below, but you guys, the desserts are beautiful. So if I start munching and crunching, mind your business, okay? Good. So, what is self-love? Let me start off with self-love isn't, okay? Being around people who don't add value to your life is not self-love. Staying around people who mistreat you, abuse you, or who don't align with who you are, that's not self-love. I always ask myself, what would a happier me be doing? What would a person who loves himself be doing? So a person who loves himself will be around people who make them smile, will be around people who make them laugh, will be around people who push them. Okay, so if you love yourself, you're going to put yourself in the right environments. If you don't like yourself, you're not gonna wake up and do the things that you have to do. You're gonna be around people who don't add value to their life, so ultimately they can't add value to yourself. You're just gonna be in situations where you're not growing, and that's fine. Baby girl, baby boy, if you want to stay in the same place for the next 3 years, stay with them friends, stay with that man, stay with that woman. I'm not judging. But if you want to prosper and you want to soar, it tastes too good, I can't wait. You should cut them off. Cut them off, because they don't love you, okay? If they're not pushing you every day, if they're not inspiring you, that is not love, and you don't love yourself. I was watching something that said today, if you want to change but you have not, you're a liar. Say that again. If you want to change but you have not yet changed, you are a liar. You are not only lying to yourself, but you're lying to the Lord, and that again is not self-love. Be the change that you want to see. If you want a prosperous life, if you want to grow, if you want to be successful, you have to be that change. You can't stay stagnant around people who wake up and do nothing every single day. Where is that going to get you? I'm probably the lowest budget person in my circle. Like, everyone around me is millionaires. Everyone around me tells me, they call me at 8 o'clock in the morning. Why are you still asleep? Millionaires are up at 6 o'clock. Now, if I didn't love myself, I'd be like, I'm gonna sleep in, don't call me until. No, you right. Millionaires get up at 6. Let me go in and get up at 6. Like, that's self-love. You have to be willing to take criticism. You have to be willing to say, okay, I can do this. I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna take someone else's advice. Sometimes it's hard to look at yourself and be like, okay, Trishana, you actually need to work at yourself in this area. You actually need to change this about yourself. But when you actually do the work, you guys, you will grow. That is self-love. So another thing, you guys, is there's too many people trying to be in love and they don't love themselves. So we've already kind of talked about what self-love is. But listen, if you don't love yourself, come a little bit closer. Come closer. How in the hell is you gonna love somebody else? Ask yourself that. So quit being out here trying to, and some of you guys feel like you love somebody because your mom loved you, or, oh, I love my mom, I love my family. But that's a different type of love. Quit trying to drag people along and on your life and join your journey. If you don't love yourself, you can't love somebody else. Again, the things we said about self-love, if you're not pushing yourself every day, if you're not waking up early, if you don't have a drive or a vision, quit trying to make people come along on this journey with you, because you're taking us nowhere. It's like the blind leading the blind. Like, you guys, do not try to make people join you or grow with you if there's no growth. That's like saying, come on over here, I want you to be me, and we both just sitting here looking at each other. There's no growth. So if you don't love yourself, do not try to get in a relationship. Don't try to be serious with someone. It's all false. It's a false narrative, and again, you're a liar. Okay, well, this is so good. Yeah, I don't need. No. Some ways that I practice, my mouth is full. Ways that I practice self-love, I like to wake up early, okay? If I am not doing something the minute I wake up, when you wake up is gonna determine how your day is gonna go. So wake up early. This is a great way to practice self-love. Wake up early, you guys. Have a list of things. Start your day off with God. Obviously, brush your teeth. Some of y'all be skipping that step. Make sure you floss. That's the basics. So make sure you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you floss, you wash your face. Then you go before the Lord. Talk to God. Plan out how you want to do. Pray about your day. Say, this is what, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. Thank you for allowing me to see a day that you've created. And then you start your day. So then you go into, okay, this is the things I have to do for today. Maybe you want to be a YouTuber. Film your YouTube video. Plan your YouTube video. Maybe you have to go to work. Tell yourself, I'm blessed to go to work. Not I have to go to work. Tell yourself, I'm blessed and I'm capable and I have a job. I'm able to go to work. Thank you, Jesus. Go to work. If you want to Start a business. Make sure you're taking another step closer to get yourself further ahead. There's so many times people reach out to me like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to start this business, but they don't even have any sense of direction. So make sure you wake up every morning, start your day with the Lord, and just get clarity of the day. That's a great way to start off practicing self-love. 2, when you're practicing self-love, do not put yourself around people for too long. Like for me, you guys, I fuel myself up. I have all this energy, but as soon as I get around somebody, now listen, I can only give about 2-3, everybody who knows me knows I'm only gonna be around you for 2 or 3 hours max. Don't ask me to stay 3.2 hours, 3.7 or 4 hours. I'm not. Like, sister, brother, my mom, everybody knows you get Trishana for an hour to 3 max. And if it's gonna be 3 hours, you need to let me know two months in advance that you need 3 hours of my time. That's just the kind of person that I am. That's not to be rude, but you have to be selfish for yourself. So my energy is done after 2-3 hours. Like, I need to go back, recuperate, rejuvenate, whatever the word is. I need to go back and rejuvenate and fuel myself back up, whether that be with prayer, whether that be with just diving into my work. Whatever it is, you guys, don't feel obligated to be around people and to bend over backwards for so many people all the time, you guys. That's step 2. You cannot prosper yourself and give yourself all you got if you're giving somebody else all you got. I don't care if it's your husband. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all thing and he can wait. But give yourself more of your time than you're giving other people. That's step 2 of self-love. Number 3, do things that make you happy. Little small victories, going to get your nails done, getting your hair done, getting a facial, getting a massage, something that's just real zen. You know what I mean? Something that's just like real, like, oh my gosh, I can relax. So go do something like that for yourself. Take yourself for a little shopping spree, and just something small, something light. Maybe go grab food by yourself. Start practicing doing things for yourself by yourself. You don't need a group to go get your nails done. You don't need a group to go shopping. You don't need a group to go to dinner. You don't need a group to go to the movies. Just start doing little dates with yourself. That's ultimately going to also put you in a position to say, like, wow, I actually love myself. I'm a good time. I enjoy my own company. So take those steps and you'll start feeling different about yourself, but in a good way, I promise. I always go to Chipotle by myself. Like, me and Chipotle are besties, and I go see my bestie by myself all the time. Like, I take myself there and we just laugh and have a great time. We as in me and the food, we're just living it up. So try those little things. 4, so after you've woke up, said your devotional with the Lord, and you brushed your teeth and you flossed your little nasty mouth. Number 2, you took some time away from people, went back to rejuvenate yourself. 3, you spent a little alone time, had a little date. Number 4, you need to have your vision. Every single day, all throughout the day, you need to be marking things off of your checklist for the day. I don't care if it's doing dishes, making a phone call, paying that bill, getting whatever the case may be. Make sure you have a vision for that day. Make sure you're setting yourself up. For me, it's filming this video. Then I know I have to go like, my day is always booked, but make sure you have that. Someone who plans to fail, if you plan to fail, you're failing to plan. If you fail to plan, you're look at me. I told y'all know I'm bad with quotes. If you plan to fail, if you fail to plan, you're planning to fail. There we go. We're gonna keep that one. Y'all know I tell you guys in all my videos I'm bad with quotes, but you know what I mean. So make sure, and they say a man with no vision is a lost cause. You don't want to be a lost cause. Whole nother video, but you guys, make sure you're having a vision. Okay, so you guys, these are just some tips to really focus on self-love, but now I want to dive into relationships just because it is Valentine's Day, okay? And I know y'all done seen Christmas and everybody in their little matching pajamas, and now y'all probably seen everybody all lovey-dovey for Valentine's Day. We don't care about that. So what I want to say is, get you the man that you want and not the man that you need. When you really love yourself, you don't need a man to take care of you. You don't need a man financially. You don't need a man mentally. You don't need a man physically, because you have you've been doing all these steps, developing self-love. Now you can find the man that you want. So maybe he don't got all the money that you thought you needed. Maybe he's not as tall as you thought. Maybe he's not as dark or as light, or maybe her butt ain't as big. But bro, you a little more confidence in what you got going on, so you don't need the girl with the biggest booty, okay? You need someone who's just going to add. You guys need to be equally yoked. I see too many women wanting to be saved. Let me say that one more time. I see too many women wanting to be saved. Some of y'all want a bag and a baby. Some men, y'all just want a girl for the booty, the boobs, but she don't offer you nothing but arm candy. Listen, she, me, her, Trishana, I am not anybody's arm candy because I love myself. I have too much going on up here to just be, I'm on his arm and we're taking pictures and I have my Birkin bag and I have my baby and I'm pregnant. Like, that's cute, but I don't want to be saved. And too many women want to be saved. Too many men want to be saved. Too many men are in relationships they don't even like because their baby mama or their girlfriend is supplying them with a place to stay. If you love yourself and you working hard for yourself, you don't need anybody physically, mentally, emotionally. You don't need a bag and a baby. You don't need to be saved. You don't need your rent paid. You don't need gas in your car. Now listen, come closer. Because I love someone. Listen, I've been with people where I never had to open my wallet, but that's because my energy matches, okay? If my man were to leave his wallet, I can buy him the same stuff he was about to buy me. Hello. So when you're equally yoked, okay, you guys, you don't need that person. You just want that person. But when you also raise yourself up mentally, your standards automatic. Guys who are not on your level know they can't even approach you. So people keep saying all the time, how come I don't get the man with the money and blah, blah, blah. Girl, because you down here with everybody else. When you mentally level up, the guys who approach you know they're gonna have to be mentally leveled up before they can even approach you. So I don't always get a whole bunch of little cracker jacks coming up to me because I raise my standards up. Same with guys. Y'all be getting these girls who just, oh my God, I can twerk, which is fine. But then y'all like, these women are all the same. These women don't offer nothing but sex, because that's all y'all giving us as well. Whatever you put out is what you're going to get, okay? So if you want get the person that you want, not the person that you need. Be equally yoked mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and then you will be great. Now this only comes after loving yourself, okay? If you do not love yourself, you're going to keep being in these awkward relationships and keep feeling low and keep depending on someone to validate you. But when you love yourself, you'll be fine, you'll be great. So happy Valentine's Day. Don't let all this fake love we see out here get you down today. Look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you're beautiful, you're worth it, and don't say that if you're not. No, I'm just playing. But really work on yourself if you have flaws. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys, truly. Happy Valentine's Day. I wish you guys an amazing 2020, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.